everyone, welcome back to another DIY video. I'm Kyle and this is Kaizen DIY Gym. Today, I'm doing a DIY build. I know, it's been a really long time since I've done a DIY video. Life has sort of been crazy. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I built the belt squat / low row platform for the Bells of Steel wall tower. Before I get into it, I have 3 things I need to mention. First off, if you like this tower and you want to purchase one, please use my affiliate link in the description of this video. It doesn't cost you anything, but each purchase helps to support this channel, so I really appreciate it. Secondly, and this is the first time I'm trying this, so if you hate it, I'll never do it again, but I'm basically selling PDF plans for this with all the dimensions and everything that goes hand in hand with the video. So the video basically shows the step-by-step on how to build, and the PDF plans show all of the actual dimensions you'll need to build it. This is something people have been requesting for a while, so here we go, let's give it a try. The last thing I want to mention is that I didn't shoot this video with YouTube in mind. It was basically just like a spur of the moment project. I shot everything on vertical video with my phone and posted it on Instagram as a reel. So the formatting is gonna be a little weird on this one. We're basically gonna be watching the footage together, kind of like a reaction video. So enjoy.
Safety first. DIY projects are awesome, but being safe is even more awesome.
One of the things I love most about this build is that it was all made from scrap wood. I recently had a kitchen remodel and they removed an entire wall. The platform was made out of the wall studs from that wall. And by the time I started building, the wall studs had been sitting in my backyard for the entire winter, which caused a lot of color variation. Rather than just reassemble as is, I like to go through and use different stain colors for different pieces of wood. You may remember this trick from when I used it on my barbell rack. Not only does it mask the discoloration, but I love how it adds a pop of color to the gym. Once all the pieces are cut and stained, assembly is pretty straightforward. You'll notice a small notch cut out. That's for the pulley. Okay, we're gonna pause here and talk about the one thing I forgot to add in the PDF plans. If you buy them, you'll notice I didn't talk about where to put the pulley, what size bolt I used for the pulley, and what kind of pulley I used. So I'm gonna give that information to you right now. The hole is 12.5 inches from the end. The bolt is a 3/4 inch bolt and it's 5.5 inches long. The pulley is this one, but any one of these will work. Quick tangent, if you're interested in learning about different pulleys, I did a dedicated video testing out different pulleys and basically gave my opinion on which ones I liked and which ones I didn't. You can check out that video on my YouTube channel. Back to the build. You probably noticed that I didn't stain the underside of the platform. This always reminds me of that old story about Steve Jobs, about how his dad always painted the inside of the fence panels, even when they're not visible, and this somehow shaped Steve Jobs and shaped Apple. I say, fuck that. I'm not gonna spend extra time staining stuff that no one's ever gonna see. That's just me. You do you. When you do this project, you do whatever you want. I cut 3 small pieces of this 4x4. I stain only the visible parts and then attach them to the end of this platform. Then I grab a 2x6, I stain it and attach it to those 4x4 pieces. This becomes the foot plate for low rows. So I had to remove the tower, bring in the platform, lay it down, and then position the tower back on top. Make sure you have the clearance before you start this project. I probably should have mentioned that before we started this video, whatever. The platform adds about 3 inches, so just make sure you can fit a platform under the tower before you build this. Once I have it in place, I secure the tower to the wall and then to the platform. Boom! Belt squats, yeah! I absolutely love using the Bells of Steel Mighty grip plates because they give you something to hang on to, but it's not like a handle where you can pull yourself up and cheat. Like, they move with you throughout the movement, so they give you stability, they don't allow you to cheat. So you may need something to connect the cables together when you combine the 2 into 1. I suggest using the Kaizen multi-link. It's inexpensive and super heavy duty. Link in the description. Low rows work like a charm too. I love small footprint equipment that adds extra functionality. This definitely hits both of those. If you're wondering, yes, I have pitched this idea to Bells of Steel. They're interested, but they're super backed up with all the products that they're developing right now, so they don't have time for it at the moment. I don't know if that means it'll come out soon or if it'll never come out at all. Either way, I'm still really stoked on this project. Okay, so the last part of this build is the most important thing, starting from the standing position. A common issue with belt squats is that you load it up with heavy weight and then you have to start from the bottom and you're crouched down, and it's really difficult to stand up with all that weight. Ideally, you want to start while you're standing and then start squatting. So the easiest option to build is the Belt Squat Buddy. I have a tutorial on that one. It's not perfect, but it'll get the job done. I also tried something similar with hinges and a handle. I like it better because it's easier to get into position or like get in the right spot on the platform, but it's still not my favorite. My favorite is number 3, a catch that holds the weight up. What's nice is that it doesn't get in the way of the other attachments either. No, there's no tutorial for that one. Life is crazy. I'm running super behind on everything, but the good news is I'm starting to get set up in my new gym space. I'm starting to get caught up on content. I built this beautiful wall over the last few days and I freaking love it. So many good things in the works right now. I thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.